Lawrence Wasden, and I am the Attorney General, and I am running for re-election, and I ask for your vote. Thank you. My wife, Tracy, is here. I don't know where she's right there. There she is. She's also my campaign manager, my best friend, and we've been married for 42 years and have 13 grandchildren. You will see a stark difference in this race. That stark difference is called the rule of law. And you've heard some things said about what I've done and what I haven't done. Those persons were not present when I gave advice to the governor. They don't know what I said. And they have also failed to understand what the law is. The Attorney General is a lawyer. That's what I'm elected to do. So let me help you understand what I mean when I say the rule of law. Under the Constitution of Idaho, I have the job to do my constitutional duties and perform my duties as prescribed by law, meaning the legislature gets to pass a statute and tell me what my duties are. I don't get to ignore that. The legislature has passed such a statute and said, the Attorney General's duty is to represent the state. That's a quote. And its boards, officers, offices, commissions, and other state entities. My job is to represent the state. That is, I give legal representation, I provide legal advice, and I go to court on behalf of the state. What you've heard from other folks is that they want to ignore the rule of law. They want to choose to do something else. They don't want to follow the statute. My job is to follow the statute. I read the Constitution, I do what it says. I read the statute, I do what it says. That's what you want from an Attorney General. My job is to tell people what they want to hear. It's to tell them what they need to know. And some people don't really like that. So let's talk about when I render an opinion. I do so upon request by members of the legislature or other state officers. My job isn't to say what my personal opinion is of whether a male swimmer should, with changed sexual attributes, should participate in a swim meet. That's not what an Attorney General is supposed to do. You don't impose your own policy view. What you do is look at what the United States Supreme Court has said on the subject, and that's what you render your opinion on. It's not based upon your personal view. It's called the rule of law. And that's what I have done, and that's what I've continued to do. Suing the federal government for overreach. Have I done so? Absolutely. I've done so when they overreached in OSHA. We took that to the Supreme Court and won. But I've also chosen not to engage when it wasn't appropriate. When wasn't that appropriate? Texas versus Pennsylvania. Very quickly, that lawsuit wasn't about the integrity of the election. That lawsuit was, can one sovereign state, that is Texas, sue another sovereign state, that is Pennsylvania, for Pennsylvania's exercise of its sovereign power? All 9 members of the United States Supreme Court said I was right. You think about that. If Texas can sue Pennsylvania for their exercise of their power inside Pennsylvania, then California can sue us for our exercise of our sovereign power. What do they want? Our water. How about abortion? How about the Women in Sport, the Fairness in Women's Sports Act? All of those things. Here's the issue. You want an Attorney General who has the courage to stand up and call balls and strikes fairly and squarely, based upon the law, not based upon their personal political viewpoint. Abraham Lincoln said, put your feet in the right place and stand firm. That's what I've done. That's what I'll continue to do. I ask for your vote. Thank you.